I'm Rebekah Pierce. Welcome to Beyond the Plate RVA. I am so excited to bring you this show where we will be highlighting some of the up-and-coming culinary chefs here in Richmond, Virginia. And we're going to start our first episode today for Valentine's Day with local chef of Sweet Tooth Confections, Marquis Murdock.
Hello, lady.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm so excited to have you. What are we doing today?
Okay, so today for Valentine's Day, we have a lovely, decadent, rich meal that will not break the bank.
Fabulous.
Super simple, 2 pots. That's
Oh
all
my
you
gosh.
need.
I'm so excited. So are you ready to go shopping?
Yes, ma'am. Come
Okay,
on,
let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got our grocery items. Are you ready to do some cooking now?
I cannot wait. It's going to be so good. And can you believe the prices we got here? Less than 20 bucks. For an
Less than 20.
awesome date night meal.
Let's do this. Okay, so welcome back to Beyond the Plate RVA. We are now in the kitchen. So Marquis, let's talk about some of the ingredients you got for our Valentine's Day meal. What's the name? What's the theme?
So this is my spin on Marry Me Chicken.
Marry Me Chicken.
So usually that is a takeoff of a Sicilian dish with sun-dried tomatoes and stuff like this. But
Okay.
we are going to make it a little bit lighter than we normally would.
Okay.
So we're just going to roast some chicken thighs with some good simple seasoning that you should already have in your stock. I like to call them kitchen staples.
Kitchen staples such as salt, pepper.
A nice good old Italian grinder, and I like to add a little bit of garlic powder and
Okay.
onion powder too.
All
just
right.
to round out the flavors. So what we're going to do is we're going to roast these really quickly. We're going to then serve them with some sweet potatoes that we'll put in the microwave to save us some time, because you know everyone's super busy nowadays.
Okay.
We don't want to spend too much time on this meal. We want to make sure it's seasoned and well, tastes good.
Marquis coats his pan with unsalted butter so that the chicken does not stick to the pan and helps bring out the flavoring and reduces the amount of salt in the dish.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is put this in the oven for 375 for 15 minutes. We'll then flip it onto the barbecue cook just as well for another 10 minutes. So it should be about 25 minutes altogether.
Okay. So why do you use fresh cauliflower?
Well, frozen cauliflower could be a good substitute for this. However, since it's frozen, once you cook it, it's going to release a lot more of that frozen liquid in the vegetable, because it's a liquid heavy.
So we're having roasted cauliflower.
Yes, ma'am.
Be sure to chop up or break up the cauliflower into smaller pieces so that it cooks thoroughly.
Please make sure you wash the cauliflower first.
Just to make sure, because you never know what could actually be down in there. Even when it's saying it's like pre-washed, it's good just to give it an extra rinse.
After rinsing your cauliflower, dab pieces of unsalted butter throughout the pan and season it liberally with a little Italian seasoning, black pepper, and both onion and garlic powder.
So in general, how long does it take to prepare and cook this dish?
I'm going to say it's a good hour.
A good hour.
The
Okay.
reason that is sometimes your oven isn't heating up as it should be, which is not all done.
Right.
Altogether, it should be about an hour between prep to the table.
Prep to table. I love that. Less than an hour. So for busy moms like me,
Yep.
who sometimes don't get home till like 6 o'clock in the evening, we can have a dinner ready, prepared and ready on the table by at least 7:15 at the latest.
That is
Which
true.
is not a bad time to
That's
eat
not
dinner.
bad at all.
As long as you're eating before 8 p.m., which is what the experts say, right? Well, that's what they try to say.
I don't know what experts you deal with.
The health experts. And we're eating healthy because we're doing cauliflower instead of one of my favorite dishes to make with chicken, baked macaroni and cheese.
Oh yeah.
But we're trying to do a lighter fare here because we want to also promote for the month of February. It's Heart Healthy Month, so this is one of the reasons why we're also making a lean but very well protein meal.
So we're gonna put this in the oven at 450 degrees for about 20 minutes or so.
Okay. So sweet potatoes, one of my favorite potatoes.
Yes, ma'am.
Why is that a great side dish to accompany the chicken?
It's gonna add a nice little natural sweetness to it.
Yes.
It's a wonderful starch for you, although we're gonna try and stay away from starch for the most part, but this gives you so much vitamins that
Yes.
are really, really good for your skin. And it's a super quick thing to do. You really can just poke a few holes in it, throw it in the microwave it for 10 minutes, and then you're done. So we're just gonna poke a few holes, just let that steam
In.
a little bit. So when we open it, you'll have that wonderful crack with that fluffy potato on the inside. We're gonna put these on a plate, microwave safe plate.
So quick question.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the difference between a yam and a sweet potato?
Okay, so besides the color, because there's a color difference between them, yam is not gonna be as sweet as a sweet potato is. It's gonna be a little less dry and a little less starchy.
Okay. But they both can be sweetened
Yes.
with some sugar
And some cinnamon,
and some brown sugar.
brown sugar, and I like to add a little nutmeg or a clove.
Oh yes.
But then we're just making a sweet potato pie. What we're doing, we're just garnishing it with a little bit. Since we're trying to watch our figure at the same time as making a really good meal, we don't want to go overboard with sugar because everything we have is
Sugar.
loaded with sugar. Our
Yes.
sodas, even stuff you don't think about. Starch is also sugar as well.
Yes.
So this is a good starch, so we're not trying to make it worse by adding all this extra stuff on it. We can keep a simple flavor, keep the natural sweetness of the potato, which is a little bit of a kick. So we added a little bit of butter.
Yes.
We added a little bit of crushed black pepper. I like a little bit of a kick, and then just a little bit of lemon zest to brighten it up a little bit. Because the chicken thighs will be heavy, the roast outside will be heavy too.
Okay, good idea.
So speaking of that, we're gonna be able to pull those off.
Oh yay. I wish people at home could smell how delicious this food is right now.
It smells wonderful because
Yes.
it's simple food. It's not highbrow. It's approachable.
Yes.
But it's going to be a hearty meal that keeps you satisfied without being super indulgent with
Heavy starches
heavy
and
starch and
tons
things
of
like
calories. Well, let's go ahead and make our plate because this, I cannot wait to eat this.
This looks so good, y'all. I can't wait to dive in.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our fantastic Marry Me chicken meal plus dessert. Quickly, Marquis, tell us about the dessert.
Okay, so this is a white chocolate raspberry tart. It has an Oreo crust. It is a white chocolate mascarpone cheese filling.
I have dived on to heaven.
And we just dusted it with some crushed chocolate shavings, some powdered sugar, a little bit of lemon. As you can see, that plays into the entire meal that
Yes,
we had.
yes.
It takes you through it. So it's just a nice, definite way to end the night. Plus, the best thing about this, no bake, 2 dishes, voila.
Oh my gosh, well I cannot wait to dig into this plate. I am super excited. And before our guests get to take a bite, I'm gonna take a bite first.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut this here. Yo. Thank you so much everybody for tuning in to Beyond the Plate RVA and my special guest, Marquis Murdock. His company is called Sweet Tooth Connection, right? Confections, Sweet Tooth Confections. And we want to thank Feed More for letting us use their space today and the Market at 25th for letting us do our shopping in the store. And with that, we're gonna turn it over to our guests, let them have a sample, and I'm gonna go eat my plate. Bye.
That's some good food.